Technical difficulties.
We'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Technical difficulties.
It's fine.
It's how all these things go, you know? It's all a little bit of technical difficulty here and there.
It's true. It's not a program.
Yeah.
If there's not,
Yeah.
got to keep us on our toes. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back for another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I am pulling a Bob Barker today. See? For all you youngins, you can Google who that is. And
Who is that?
yeah. So I'm Liesl, and this is Kelsey. We're the usuals, and just in case you didn't notice, we have somebody new here. Yes.
Hello.
This is Jeff, the library director, and he is also an anime fan.
Yep, I consider myself a little bit of a anime connoisseur.
Oh, so we have the veteran and the connoisseur.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have waded through the depths of anime.
Very nice.
He is much more well-watched than me.
Yes. So we enjoy asking our guests, how did you get into anime?
Like a lot of people my age, honestly, Dragon Ball Z. That was
Very nice.
it was the first anime that I was really exposed to in great, in great number, and it stuck with me. It's still a nostalgia thing for me. It's absolutely like not really well written or anything, but I just love it for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
So.
I've never watched that either.
Oh boy.
We'll do that next.
Yeah. We'll do Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yes. Yeah.
Not the original.
Yeah, I highly recommend if you're going to go Dragon Ball Z, watch Kai.
Okay.
For
It
those that
is-
don't know, that just means that they re-released it and they cut out all the filler episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
so much
hey.
more concise.
That's
Yes.
interesting. That's like with this version of Fullmetal Alchemist,
Yeah.
how they jam-pack some of the episodes. There were a couple episodes ago, well, there have been a couple episodes, but a couple episodes ago, we were marveling at how in this one fight scene, there were like some villains, and mid-fight, they were like telling each other their backstories.
That was with Barry the Chopper.
Yes,
and
Barry
other
the
guy.
Chopper.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Kelsey was telling me that it was one of the ones that was pushed together.
Hilariously, that one is not really any different than it was in the original
Yeah,
anime.
but they cut out the backstory episode because you actually meet Barry when he's still
Yes,
human.
yes,
So
they did cut that
Oh,
out.
Yeah.
yes, yes.
But yes,
The other guy, it's just like, here's my backstory.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, fella.
I'm Slicer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
Slicer
slice
was two
things.
people.
Yeah. His name was Pepperoni. So this is what we do here.
Yeah. What is it? Fire horse? It's
Yes,
Mustang.
yeah,
That's my
we have
favorite.
Fire Horse.
Yep, all right,
for
makes
Mustang.
sense. I got it.
Yep. Yep. And obviously you know who Mustache is.
Yes.
Yes.
Armstrong.
Yep,
Absolutely.
yep. He's my fave. Sparkles is all I have to say about that. And yeah. So we'll dive right in then. Thank you guys so much for being here again with us. Today we're going to be watching episode 10, Separate Destinations. I don't like the sound of that. But I do have a little recap. Of course, there's going to be one in the episode, but of the last episode we watched, and that was called Created Feelings.
Well, that was the one where Al was being super emo because he thought
Yeah.
that Ed created him.
Yeah, and he stormed off, and
Yeah.
yeah, so they had a bit of a tiff, the brothers, and
It's
I was not here for it. I'm very glad that they've rekindled their love, and they had a nice little brotherly moment out on the balcony, and I'm just so thankful for Winry. That's all I have to
She's
say.
the common sense.
Yes, yeah.
Winry is the best in a lot of ways.
Yeah. And but it was really interesting. We were talking about character development with her just like totally, skimming over the fact that she didn't include that little screw. And as soon as she realized he didn't know, she was just like, "Oh, never mind then."
I'm going to
How dare
charge
you
you.
break this?
Right, exactly. How dare?
I'm going to charge you so much money.
Yes, like full price times 2. Yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great.
So it was a really fun episode, and I'm just, Jeff's here, so I'm guessing something terrible is going to happen in this episode.
We're setting some pretty bad precedents. It's like, oh, we're going to have a guest. Liesl's going to start developing, like,
I was
fixation.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah,
I
exactly.
was joking that maybe instead of it's in a way to give her that little bit of heads up that we just have a guest star on all of the.
So, like, start mentally preparing yourself.
I know. If I know there's a guest star, I know I need tissues.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, on that note, I guess we will dive in if everyone's ready.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm ready.
All right.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, goodness. All right, everybody. And I am pressing play now.
The power of one man doesn't amount to much.
Thank you. I did it last week. I moved the cursor, but not this week. Uh-oh. Immediate. I'm getting into it, guys. And gals. Everyone.
But however little strength I'm capable of, I'll do everything humanly possible to protect the people I love.
Is that Scarface? No.
And in turn, they'll protect the ones they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme. There's just one thing. If you hope to eventually protect everyone, then you'll have to figure out a way to stand at the top of the pyramid.
I can only imagine how good it must feel up there, Hughes. Although, I'll never be able to find out without all the support I can get. There's no doubt about that.
You're not very subtle, you know. You've got my support, but you could have just asked me. It ought to be fun to watch, though. And maybe your naive idealism might actually do some good.
Colonel.
A lot of furrowed brows so far.
Bunk in the barracks if you need a nap.
I'm fine. I still need to organize and pack up all of my paperwork before we transfer to Central. I haven't had much time for sleep.
It looked like you were in the middle of a pretty vivid dream there.
Not really. It was just an old memory.
Dun dun dun.
Seriously.
See, it's always weird to me because it's pretty common in, I guess, most storytelling where, like, somebody has a dream and it's a memory. But I don't have, like, dreams that are memories ever. So I'm like, wow, that's, like, a really clear memory. Like, you're remembering everything everyone said.
It is a very important point in his life.
Yes.
So I could understand why it would happen, but
Right.
oh man.
Like, I guess, yeah. Like, it makes more sense that way because, like, if it's something that shifted
Yeah.
the way your life went, it'd be like, okay, yeah, that conversation was enough to have a dream about. I don't know. I do know people that have, like, really mundane dreams of, like, you know, cleaning their kitchen, ordering coffee. It's like, wow, okay. I'm not that person.
No, I have like dreams about tiny rainbow colored giraffes.
I don't really have dreams all that often. So,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I go to sleep and then I wake up.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the experience I get.
Totes.
So,
Yeah.
I really
forgot to
do.
dance.
I know.
I really do like this first intro.
Yeah. First intro?
Yeah, I told you a long time ago it changes, like, every season.
I didn't.
doing
I
an intro and extra.
forgot.
Look at his drawings.
Oh my gosh.
He's
What
such an
about the
artist.
sacrifice and these other armored souls?
Not to mention the Ouroboros tattoos and the transmutation circle. And Dr. Marco claims that they were using the Philosopher's Stones in Hishval.
Every clue we have to work with seems to lead to its own mystery.
Not much we can do about that, though. Any answers we might have found are under a ton of rubble back in the lab.
They are talking about some seriously crazy stuff in there.
You heard the old cliche about how curiosity killed the cat, right? Well, it's true.
Pardon me, Lieutenant. I'm looking for Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sure. This is his...
I'll run a search and see if I can find some priors on anyone with an Ouroboros tattoo.
Very good. And while you do that, I'll continue looking into the research team that was working with Dr. Marco in Ishval.
Sorry to interrupt.
Dear Bradley, Your Excellency.
Calm down, gentlemen. This is just an informal visit.
Yes, sir. But may I please ask the occasion, sir?
This young man. Oh, you're injured. I thought a nice melon might cheer you up.
I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Who doesn't want a
I understand
nice
you've been
melon?
checking up on some of the senior staff. Is this true, Major
Melons are,
Armstrong?
It's a great gift.
yes,
Sir?
the best gift for any
How
occasion,
did
really.
you know I was...
You should know that nothing gets past me, Major. And now you, my revered Fullmetal Alchemist, tell me what you know about the Philosopher's Stone. And I hope for your
Ooh,
sake,
this
you
got
don't
ominous.
know too much.
So much for the melon of friendship.
Yeah. What tense.
I'm only
Need
kidding.
everybody to
There's
calm
no
down.
reason for you to be so uptight. I know that there's been some suspicious activity within the military lately.
This guy's the worst slash best.
Necessary-
Poor Al.
I know. Oh. Oh no. This is amazing.
He's such the mischievous grandpa type.
Right? Yes, Winry. Oh. Look at them sharing their emotions. Oh. Oh. Has been happening a lot lately.
She's like, stop. I don't want to fight. Yeah.
Poor Sheska.
I love that her little spirit ghost had glasses too.
Uh-oh. Oh no. 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 Mm. Oh. What? Oh, that's rude. Oh no. No. Ugh. This is not okay.
Yeah.
Does he? He's gonna come back, right? 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 Right?
We're just gonna keep watching the episode.
Look at delicious pie.
Not helping.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aw. Oh. This is not okay. No.
It sucks.
Oh, I want to throw something.
Everybody does.
Can this show please stop making me fall in love with characters and then taking them away from me, because I feel nauseous. Oh. This is terrible.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Nope. They're just having a grand old time eating pie. How dare? How dare? How dare?
Yeah. It's a rough one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one.
No.
I was, I won't lie. I was thinking to myself, I don't know how I'm not going to cry during this.
Yeah.
Because this one tore me up every time I watched it. Every time.
I just, like, it really frustrates me how much they make you love the characters that they then do away with.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I think the first time I watched it, in the original show, like when you because you don't have any idea it's coming, and then it happens, and I was just like in shock.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how is this even? No, no.
Does not compute.
It was strangely the last bit of character development he got was basically to say that he was too smart for his own good.
Yeah, right.
Which is such a shame because he's such a great character.
I know. Oh, all right. And there is no after credit scene for this episode.
No, everybody take a breather.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's.
I get that. I totally get that.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just kind of watching along at this point.
Yeah.
You are, because this is
It-
the watch along.
Yes. Yeah, because we know that you had said you've watched this recently. So, because that was one of the questions I had for Ross whenever he was our guest was, how long ago did you watch the episode? And it had been not terribly long ago, but still enough.
I watched this episode about a week and a half ago. So, yeah.
Wow.
Just kind of, refreshing that trauma.
Yes.
Fine.
It was kind of in an attempt to prepare myself
Yeah.
to not cry on camera.
Yeah.
It's like,
You
it's not a
accomplished
surprise.
the impossible,
Yeah.
it seems.
It was quite a feat, let me tell you.
I'm so mad. Like, the last time I was this mad was not even episode 4, but it was at the end of the Firefly movie.
Then he was a leaf on the wind.
Oh my god, too soon.
Yeah. That was, God, thanks for that, like, reliving
Yeah.
trauma.
Well,
that
I
was
know.
always one that caught me off guard.
Goodness.
Oh man, did I cry
Yeah.
about that. It like caught me just at the right minute and I cried for like 2 hours straight.
Well, and that's what always gets me, and they did it kind of similarly here, is on sometimes you can, like, tell the build-up's coming. and you know what's at stake.
Yeah.
But then other times, like, he's been such a prominent character.
Yes.
But so well loved by the viewers and the other characters.
Right.
Like, it's just, it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I am also not looking forward to seeing Ed and Al deal with this.
And
either.
Winry, because she
And
stayed with them for a
Winry-
few days.
Oh no!
Because they basically, like, adopted her.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
This
Okay,
show
so-
is just a roller coaster.
Yes.
It is
Oh,
a roller
boy.
coaster of emotion.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Ugh.
Think about earlier in the episode.
Yes.
What did you think of everyone's different style of investigation? Because they were all trying to kind of lay out the facts that they knew of them. And also, what did you think of Ed's little drawings?
Really adorable.
He's such an artist.
I know, he really is.
I like his art, but two, I am pretty sure he was originally right-handed. So I'm like, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That is really
his
good.
handwriting is canonically not that great.
Yeah.
But his drawings are pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, that's adorable.
I feel like that's a thing. Like, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've seen Ed and Al's style of investigating and how reckless it can be.
Right. Well, and that's kind of what I was going to say is that it's just they're getting to bring in a lot of different perspectives because there is that recklessness of Ed and Al, which like works for them. But then there's also the benefit of having like these analytical minds involved and looking at the facts and science and all of that, and I like it's rounds out the group. I think it's kind of balanced
Yeah.
well.
And because it's basically that same scene, what do you think of Bradley? And can he be trusted? The Führer.
So he's a hoot and a half.
He's a sassy grandpa.
He's a sassy grandpa.
Absolutely.
The jury. The jury's still out.
The jury is still out.
On
All right.
Bradley. Because he's a goofball. And as far as like storytelling is concerned, the fact that he was like so stern at the beginning and then like was like, haha, I'm joking. Like that makes me think that he is trustworthy. Just because that's how things are portrayed sometimes. However, this show likes to topple things on their heads. So I have no idea, really.
Yeah. And what I like about this episode was that they really kind of show you how strict the military hierarchy can be. Like, they never truly outright say it, but, like, he's the Führer. He's the one in charge. And he
Right.
basically said, you cannot talk about this, you cannot do this.
Right.
And Ed and Al, because remember, Al's not actually in the military.
Right.
And Ed's a loose cannon.
Right.
He just does
And
what he wants.
15.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the others, like you saw with Armstrong, he said, I can't. Not that I won't.
Yes.
I can't say it.
Right. Well, and that's after that conversation, it was Firehorse, right? Was talking about that he like inadvertently gave him all these clues, and I'm like, no, Armstrong knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armstrong is very definitely such a strong-willed character that he finds a way to follow the rules.
Exactly. Follow those rules and do whatever he needs to get done.
But he has fierce loyalty.
He does.
So
He does. What I will say about this development, which I'm still not okay with, is that I do feel like it's going to light a fire under everyone because he was such a loved character.
Yeah. Well, and as we saw, like, he pretty much, like, immediately was like, oh no, there's something a lot more complicated and big going on. But even
And
though
sinister.
he wasn't able to actually tell anyone what it was, like, just the fact, just like at the end when Mustang's following his trail, and whenever Hawkeye says, like, is there a conspiracy? Like, even though he wasn't able to give them the actual information, he was still able to leave kind of breadcrumbs for them and be like, there's something here you need to look at.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Keep looking.
Yeah.
Look harder. Ugh.
know.
I feel it in my gut. Like, I need a nap.
Well,
I
yeah. Okay, let's quickly switch gears for like
Yes.
two more episodes, 2 more
Please no.
questions. Yeah. So go back to Ed and Al.
Yes.
They're on their way to meet up with their teacher.
Yes.
Are you excited to meet their teacher that they're so scared of?
Like, so excited. I am so excited. And I love that the brotherly love is continuing in this episode, and they were like so connected, and even more so than we've seen them in the past. For Ed to readily admit that he's also scared of something I loved that.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Because he was like, at the very beginning, it was just Al freaking out. And Ed was trying to keep it down low.
He was like,
and then he was
chill.
like, oh no, I'm terrified as well.
Right. Which I just loved that moment. That was, I appreciated that too. Yeah. But I'm very excited to meet the teacher. Yeah.
I kind of was curious how you felt about how they decided to do the end of the episode where they were bouncing back and forth from Maze's murder and Ed and Al's trip on the train, and how much of a weird juxtaposition that is.
So, while I don't love the content, I think that I've seen that in other things, and I love that as like a device, because it just so amplifies what just happened to juxtapose it with these friends sitting and laughing and having pie on the train.
Yeah.
And so I think that is just another testament to this show, that, you know, they just yank the emotions out of you like, oh my gosh. And it just makes you think about in the future when they're all going to find out about this and the relationships that they've developed, and it's the worst.
This scene in particular, I always kind of felt that back and forth really actually sets the tone for the rest of the series.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's like, this character's having a good time. This one isn't.
It's not.
Not at all.
Oh no.
What's going to be next? Who knows?
This is not great. This is not great. I really enjoy this show, but I have to say that I'm really glad I'm watching it with other people. And I'm glad you guys are here watching it with us too, because I would not love watching this by myself.
It was, I was really glad that I was able to get my wife into this show.
Yeah.
She wasn't a big anime person either.
Right.
But I was just gushing about how great this was.
Yeah.
Back in the original anime, and she started reading the manga, and she's like, I gotta watch this.
Oh my
I gotta
goodness.
see this.
Yeah, right.
So.
It's a good thing, because I don't know that I could even continue watching it if I wasn't watching it. with
See,
you
and I
guys.
was watching it by myself, but then I would just go online and talk to
Yeah.
everybody else that was around the world watching it at the
Right,
same time, like,
right.
oh my god.
Right, and that's the different thing, like if you're watching it as it was
Yeah.
airing and all that
'Cause
kind of stuff.
Nobody knew it was going to happen.
Right,
Yeah.
It's just,
exactly.
oh.
Yeah. Which in a way, like, it is comforting to know, and I promise not to do this, but like if I ever was having like a literal panic attack about something that happened in an episode, I could always like look up something or ask Kelsey or Jeff or, you know, whoever about that thing, and, you know, but so many emotions.
Well, next episode should be a little easier.
That's what they do. That's what they do to us.
It's like, oh, you're bleeding out. Here's a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of lighthearted fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, this
for
one's got puppies on
while
it.
you're bleeding out. For 52 episodes or whatever it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. This was fun.
Such a blasty blast.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
For choosing to go
Thanks for
through
coming.
this with us again.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated. And we are looking forward to having you back again.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you, Kelsey, for everything.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody, for being here. And we'll see you again next time, Saturday at 4 p.m. And I'm going to go cry now. So you guys have a great night. Bye.
Bye-bye.